you're very brave for saying what you're saying this morning. You think that actually that if women who breastfeed in public very openly is the ultimate act of my rules or get out?
Well, look, I think it'd be a brave man or a dead man who says, don't breastfeed at your wedding, you know, bride-to-be. You know, let's just have that, you know, in the open. It's a private environment in many ways, you know, with friends and loved ones, and where's the harm in that? I guess the broadening out of the issue, because that's what's happening now by posting the story on social media. It's gone global via the breastfeeding website. She's a part of Breastfeeding Mamas. 750,000 sort of likes. It's a big social arena. So it's out there for the world to see. And, you know, in my own life, you know, I was a stay-at-home dad. I went to lots of groups where I was often the only man. And I was asked to leave one time when a woman started breastfeeding in front of me, and it made me feel, I guess, not uncomfortable, but unwanted. And I think that's the issue for me. It's a case of my wife's got 2 kids. I've got 2 kids. She breastfed both of them publicly, but covered up. And I think that was out of a respect of those who might not want to watch. But these days, if you say that that's an issue, you're considered a bigot. And I think actually that can be more harmful to the mother's cause. It is like breastfeed or get out of here.
But the story we've just been hearing there, I mean, this is once again, you know, it's gone viral, it's gone worldwide, and many people say, yeah, good on you. So it should go viral. So it should go worldwide. There is nothing to be embarrassed about. There's nothing to be ashamed about.
Absolutely, and you know, I hear those opinions, and it's an arena which is private with friends and loved ones. Where's the problem? But I guess broadening it out into the wider spectrum of public breastfeeding, say in restaurants, people do.
But what's
some people do
the
feel
option then? So if you want to continue your life and you're breastfeeding mum and you go to a restaurant, is it better there? Would people be less put off if you just let your baby scream and cry and be hungry?
No, I think all of us know, you know, as parents, when
Absolutely.
a baby's got to go, a baby's got to go. But I think it's very easy, you know, just to wear a pashmina or something over it. I mean,
Not at your wedding.
No.
It would look right in a pashmina.
No.
And halfway through the ceremony, it wouldn't look very good if she'd gone out. What do you propose?
You used to work on lads' mags where there were boobs everywhere, boobs on the front cover. I mean, I couldn't walk into a shop without seeing boobs. Page 3, there they are. I don't understand then if you're suddenly becoming, oh, they should put a pashmina over themselves.
No, I have no problem with breasts. Let's just get it out in the public. Not at all. But I just think what I'm saying is we should listen to both sides of the story. And I think there is a feeling now that mothers' rights trump everything. And if you don't like it, you're a bigot. But some people, particularly the older generation...
It's hardly militant, though, is it, feeding your baby?
It's not mother's rights, it's baby's rights. Babies have a right to eat. And if you're breastfeeding your baby, that is the way that they eat. And babies need young breastfed babies need feeding every couple of hours. They can't wait. You can't say, you know, we'll go somewhere more convenient. So it's not about women and men, it's about babies, and it's the most natural thing in the world. I don't understand what the issue is.
And so if a woman is out and the baby needs feeding, should she cover up and be discreet under a pashmina?
Well, I don't think she should take her top off, whip her bra off and sit there completely, you know, naked from the waist up. Yeah, I mean, use a little bit of courtesy and discretion for other people and you know, courtesy, but I don't think you should... I never covered up. You know, my baby's 1 now, so I don't need to feed her, you know, except at home in the morning and at night. But when she was younger and we went out, I would discreetly, you know, undo my blouse or whatever, or lift up my top and put her on my breast.
Also, the baby's head's there.
Well, exactly.
I mean, you've sort of got a pashmina, but you've got the natural fact that the baby's head is covering the majority of what's there.
What about taking a selfie and putting it on Facebook? Would you have done that?
No, I wouldn't have done that, but then...
But I understand why people
Well, it wasn't
do
a selfie,
that.
but having said that...
It's a wedding photography. It's a great picture.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is,
picture.
posting on social media, I think, is another step. It's
Why?
Like, well, because then it becomes public material,
But
doesn't it?
what's wrong with that?
It's
I mean,
your
in
choice
the same
to do
way,
it.
I mean, it's just promoting breastfeeding and how easy it is and that it fits into somebody's life or whatever. If you feel, if that's your thing and you want to get that out there, why not?
And it's part of the breastfeeding group, and it's created this enormous global debate we're having now. So in that sense, it's been a great success.
And she could be just holding the baby there. There's nothing even remotely indiscreet about that.
And I don't think she was trying to generate debate. She just wanted to feed her baby and holding. And you know, it's a bonding thing as well. It's the most natural thing in the world to hold your baby to your breast for your baby, for you. You know, it's the only thing that calms your baby down as well when it's upset. It's not just about nutrition.
Last word to you, Christina. What do you think about the debate we just had?
Well, you know, I think that women can cover themselves if they choose to, but I don't think it should be, you know, a definite thing. You're feeding your baby, you cover yourself. You know, in my case, it was my wedding. I'm not going to cover myself and my baby with a gigantic pashmina. Also, it was like 40 degrees, and I'm not, you know, when it's hot outside and stuff like that, you're going to put a pashmina over your baby and for someone else, you know, just to not offend someone else. You do what you have to do for your baby, and that's all I feel about that.
Thank you.
Thank you
very
for
much.
joining us.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you.
Hello, YouTube. For more of the same, just click here. And don't forget, you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
But to go for your 13th, say, you've said to us that you're addicted to having babies.
Yeah, I'm literally addicted to having babies.
Can you not put that energy into looking after the ones that you've got?
That energy does go into that, but I can't help feeling broody.